Okay, so hey, hot off the press. Actually, I got a Ghosty on second exclusive. Reached out to Brad earlier because he says something in this episode about when he's taking a shower. Now we've heard him talk about how he like brushes his teeth in the shower before and stuff, but he talked about like drinking a water bottle in the shower, and Jake was like, "What?" And then Will was like, "Oh yeah, no, like the big water bottle." I was like, "Yeah, I'll take mine in there." And I'm just thinking, how long you got to be taking a shower like to need to like take a swig of water in the middle of the shower? And so he had a great response though. He was like, "No, it's not about a long shower. It's not about the length of the shower. It's just about your thirst." He's like, sometimes, especially if it's like after, you just a yard work or whatever, like you're just or you're in the shed, not the shed, in the shop. So he's like, I could drink like, I forget what he said, like a huge bottle of water and then need more. And he's like, I might just be in there just drinking water. I'm taking a shower. And he's like, it's probably like a 7-minute shower. And I was like,
what am I doing in here? Oh, I'm drinking water. Oh no, I'm supposed to be taking a shower.
So, but I felt, then I immediately felt bad. I was like, oh yeah, I just assumed that you were taking a super long shower, but I guess when you're thirsty, you're thirsty. Yeah. He's just making hydration a priority.
Right.
So good on you, bro.
Doesn't take that long to take a sip either.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm definitely, I don't know if I've taken in like a washable bottle into the shower, but I've definitely taken like a can or like LaCroix type thing or.
Well, he took it one step.
An alcoholic beverage.
He took it one step. He was like, hey, sometimes I'll do a smoothie in the shower.
Like open?
I don't know.
Open cup?
Probably
smoothie?
not. I don't know.
There's like a little bit of like soap and water.
I don't want like the steam to affect my beverage.
Yeah,
is what I'm thinking.
But no, so when he said that, it like unlocked something where I was like, I felt like the freedom to be like, yeah, you know what? Like we don't have to like, you could enjoy yourself in the shower. Yeah. You can be like a little strawberry banana coconut here.
It needs an umbrella.
Scrub there.
I have definitely
maybe you could do like a pineapple salt scrub, like a pineapple smoothie.
Yeah. As a kid, maybe in middle school or high school, I definitely there've been at least one or two occasions. I haven't done this as an adult, but where I was sitting on the toilet, also like eating something. Just things going in, things going out.
I only have one. I have one moment like that.
But it's the same
I
concept.
think I was in the third. I was in the third or fourth grade. That's a full fat kid moment, dude, isn't it? It's just a full fat kid moment.
I think I was eating a Pop-Tart.
I was eating. I can
remember. Oh my gosh, that's the Tim Hawkins joke. We were talking about Tim Hawkins earlier, and he's like, "You gonna eat a Pop-Tart while you pop a tart?"
Yes.
Where he talks about because at a motel there was a microwave oven on top of the toilet.
Oh yeah,
in a motel.
I forgot about that.
Anyway,
joke.
Sorry. Go ahead.
For me, it was Doritos. Yeah. But it's just like, dude, how gross is that? But at the time, you haven't touched anything bad.
Yeah.
You just like...
It's just particles in the air.
Oh, no, 100%.
It's a toilet.
It's bad.
Yet.
It's bad. Okay, it's not a good thing to eat on the toilet.
Yeah, but we're not condoning that.
We were kids. You know what? Roll the music. That was the wrong button. Roll the music.
What a great way to start And that has been the poop moments for the podcast. We can move on. So
hold on. Somebody just said in the Facebook group this past week how like they enjoy the pods more with the poop episodes of the pod.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. Poop just makes it dirty.
Good poop stories.
I love it dirty.
Yeah, Shelby's family loves a good poop story. I'm not a big fan.
Shelby had her own earlier in the season.
I know. That was like a very vulnerable and personal thing that I shared with all of you.
Caleb kind of like forced her to do that.
It was it was Eric. Me. Hey, this is like a loyal ghosty on second. We don't have fans. We are a group of fans of it. So anyway, it was a loyal ghosty named Eric Schreier. He said, "Call me childish, but I think the funniest pods involve poop stories."
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if that's what got him hooked on Ghosties on Second. Maybe he just happened to
Hey.
listen to the Shelby Poop story.
Oh, this is compelling.
If my story can just bring encouragement to one person,
And Tam,
it makes it
Encouragement.
all worth it.
Your poop story is not as bad as mine. That's the encouragement.
Tammy Mason said, "We are family. The Mason family agrees completely. Any bathroom humor is right up our 12-year-old alley.
Oh yeah.
My mom raised a boy. She just didn't know it," with a bunch of laughing smiley faces. And then Jesse Plattner, famous ghostie, he says, "My ghostie origin story includes the episode where Dr. Miller told his poop story." Which
Is that Ben Miller? Who's gonna be
Dr.
on
Ben
our-
Miller. He'll be in session 1.
Yeah.
That was
Doing
one that I genuinely
dental examinations.
did not believe, that poop story. I'm like,
I don't think I've heard it.
Okay, that's one for the drive up.
Yeah.
Especially because, I mean, he's like, I think he's on the pod, like maybe he called in or something, and he's telling the story on the air.
Oh, wow.
And it is wild. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Like, really unbelievable.
Okay.
It took me a while. I didn't believe it at first. I thought it was just like, he was just trying to be funny on the pod or something.
Yeah.
And then the more people that have like bought into it and believed it, like I've seen other people who actually believed it and people who have met him and know him and believe it. I'm like, okay, well, I trust that now. But it was like, that's how crazy of a story it is. So, dude.
My Uncle Brett's got some really good ones.
So does Tyler.
Yeah, random fact.
So does Josh.
Josh. Okay, well, Josh and Lindsay's
boy.
love story kind of starts out with like there was like a bunch of dudes over at our apartment, like when we were earlier on in marriage. I forget exactly why. Not just dudes.
It wasn't just a bunch of dudes. I think it was like
Did a bunch of people come over that night?
Brian, Josh, Andrew, maybe. It was like
These
maybe
are
it was a
dudes.
game night. Maybe you and Kedra were there. No, it
Maybe.
couldn't have been that many people.
Anyway, it ended up with Josh and me and Lindsay, and we did not know Josh that well. Like on the
he was
couches
telling-
in the evening, and like everyone's like so tired. We're all just kind of like falling asleep at this point. I don't remember why it ended this. Anyway, Josh is like sharing all these stories, and the first one is funny, and Lindsay and I have some stories too, and the second one's kind of funny, and then the third one, and then the fourth one, and then like there's just more, and eventually I was like,
They're all poop stories.
Yeah, Josh had a lot
I was
of
like, I think maybe like you might have like a stomach issue. And he was like, you're probably right. But this was like the first time that like Lindsay and Josh bonded. And then it took them a while to actually like come back and
Years
find
later,
each other
they would find
and
love.
eventually be in love and get married and have an adorable little baby.
Yeah.
But that was hilarious. And now he's gluten-free, everyone, and his stomach is much better.
Yeah. Wow. It's funny. He's like, yeah, maybe you're right.
He was just like, you're probably right.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of episodes that we have to listen to on the way up to Alabama, Cam Risner just posted on June 26th. He like posted a poll to ask what are some of the best episodes of all time.
Oh, yeah. I saw this.
So
I think.
there's a good number in there. A lot of people have voted for like episode 152, episode 120, episode 215, episode 420, episode.
We've definitely heard 420.
Yeah,
No,
we
I'm saying
definitely-
just because it's more recent.
Oh yeah, of course. Anyway, so let's make.
That's my favorite number.
I love that episode. I love how that episode makes me feel. Okay, so let's hop right into it.
Yeah.
This is Ghosties on Second, episode 17. We are debriefing episodes 456, Do I Date My Wife? And episode 457, currently untitled as we are recording on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I missed somehow. Sorry, I cut you off. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I missed somehow the
Permission
whole
granted.
aspect. My husband, I keep having to ask to speak. Just kidding. I'm getting a little loopy now.
Yeah.
It's late. Somehow, I don't know where that title came from. I listened to the episode. I listened to the whole episode, but I must have missed
You remember?
something.
Yeah.
Like what actually happened in the episode.
Take it away, Cory.
I don't know if I remember like everything perfectly,
right.
but I think Will says something about like he questions like, do I date my wife? Because I think does Brad say something about like
Do you even date your
he
wife?
dates his wife, whatever. Like he still goes on dates with his wife.
Oh no, how it like the origin of the
Yeah.
moment was them talking about doing the kind of the weak salute
Oh yeah,
Kinda
a little
thing.
half salute.
and like And I don't know how quickly and how just immediately it happened. Now it was so fast how like the salute was like a reference to how many times you and your wife have time together each week, like that kind of a thing.
Oh.
And so
I missed this somehow.
Brad was like, I probably
why.
do the week salute like maybe twice a week or something, we and then we have intentional conversations other days of the week. It's such a funny moment. I mean, it was so fast how he just like,
and yeah, there was many moments.
The innuendo happened so fast.
But then he says,
like, do you even date your wife?
Yeah, he says it to Will because
Will's like, I'm a single guy. I don't have time to like be practicing that. And he's like, what? You don't date your wife? Like you should be practicing that move on your wife. Like it's all a joke, of course.
Yeah,
but
okay,
it was just silliness and it was just funny. So, but it did then spurn a little bit more conversation about like dating your wife on purpose and stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
How did I miss the whole thing of dating your wife on purpose?
Because you were
parenting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was babysitting.
That's how you do it.
I'm just kidding. That's a Trey Kennedy reference.
All right. So, hey, Will Severance is on the pod this week. It was a good time. So he and Brad just put out the Table Setters podcast, which we had fun with on the Facebook group. I posted the next day like a photo of like a fake podcast that would be coming out called Table Setters on Second. And I made like in Canva, I took their logo and I like built out like a little funny logo. And I was surprised at like how many people laughed at it and liked on it. And I was just like, it was just cool like to see the community all like enjoying that. I was like, oh yeah, this is fun.
Very lighthearted. I think you initially text me and like, I hope people are like,
I hope people don't think that I'm being serious. Yeah.
I mean, there was many giveaways. Number one, that would be insane. And number two, like you put like April 1st next year.
That's my main thing. It was 4/1/2026. I was hoping people would get that.
Yeah. They did. 4/20, my favorite day. I'm just kidding.
I've never been okay like doing a joke and like the moments where like people don't know if you're serious or not. Like I that cringe, that living in the cringe. Like I can't do that. Like the Nathan For You type humor. Like it's too much for me.
Inside baseball. I've truly never heard that.
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah, I never heard that either.
Are you serious?
Information.
Yeah.
No.
It's insider information.
That's impossible, babe. Okay, back when I was watching,
it's happening.
Back when
right now.
Back when I was watching Jedi Council on YouTube, there was a show like a Star Wars podcast called Jedi Council, Collider Jedi Council. Anyway, they use that term. Yeah,
Jedi Council on second.
Let's do it. They use that term often, and I had to find out what that term meant. And this was back in like 2015, 2016. Okay. So I'm confident that you've heard.
Well, maybe term. I have heard it. I did not retain it.
Okay, gotcha. So. Well, yeah, I know you're not being dishonest. It was just I'm surprised that you don't remember that.
I'm lying.
You would never do that.
But, just kidding, everybody.
But you know what? I
don't
remember.
Think I'm stupid.
The reason why it made an impact is because they use that term like at least once or twice a month. And I remember that when I first started hearing it, like I figured out what it was from context clues, but I was like, did people use this phrase? And then ever since then, it's kind of like when you buy a Camry and you start seeing Camrys everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I hear that term often. Like
weird.
It's weird. Yeah. So when they mentioned it this week in the pod, I was like, yeah, I know that term, and I'm not even a sports guy.
I'm wondering what the like origin of it though is, because it doesn't seem like it actually makes sense. You don't necessarily have to look it up, but
it's like an inside baseball.
I kind of think about this similar to like at work when people are trying to say they're going to be out of office. Some people will genuinely say, I'm gonna be out of pocket next week. And I'm like, no. You're the office is not a pocket.
Yeah.
You're out of office. Like that's the term. Out of pocket is like you're gonna pay
for something.
Yeah.
But people say it all the time. And I'm like,
oh man.
Is this like one of those like sayings that people just like naturally say wrong, or what is?
Oh yeah, what's the one that like I couldn't care less?
Yeah,
or like
I couldn't care less.
Yes. I could care less, and it's like okay, that doesn't.
What's the one about like
care
that's irrelevant or something like that? Maybe that's not the one. There's some saying like that where people they just kind of say the word. They say the wrong word.
There's a lot of that out there.
Yeah.
There's on the flip side of the saying thing, we've got like do you have any sayings that are like within a certain circle that it's like it literally was invented and it's kind of an inside thing, but you think like, oh, just everybody just knows this. And I've had Caleb like disagree before, like this is a my family thing. And he's like, but I hear it all the time. I'm like, you hear it from us.
Can you remember?
Yeah. Counting dumplings. That is a my family thing.
Never heard
and
that.
like,
No, I know that is.
Yeah, now you know, but I feel like one time you argued with me. You're like, no, that's like a real thing. I'm like, no, this is a my family thing. It's
I know the story because it was like your grandma counting dumplings to be fair for everybody.
yeah, but like we use it to be like it's fairness. It's like making sure that everything's equal. Like, oh no, well we have to count dumplings, but that's like it's a saying we all use. Like it's
That's
like
that's
a
a really
phrase.
Pacific.
Very Pacific.
Very Pacific.
I hate that. I hear that word sometimes too, and I'm like,
Oh, dude. Yeah. Or when somebody.
I jokingly say it all the time with Cage, though. I'm like,
Yeah.
that was a really Pacific thing to say.
Pacific Islander? Or one of my favorite.
Like Atlantic, or did you mean specific?
I loved this moment this past week. So, guys, in the Ghosties on Second group chat that we have with the alumni, there was a little bit of a fun argument that we had with me and Cory trying to figure out, like on last week's pod, trying to figure out who actually like recognized and pointed out like, oh, hey, I think that's Rachel from the Ghostrunners pod. And Cory genuinely believes it was him. I genuinely believe it was me. And so I was like, well, you know, there's like a recent study that came out that says like 9% of our memories are either like different than they actually happened or just completely false or something. So then like a couple of days later, something else was being said. And Cory was like, oh yeah, I have to drive. I'm not looking forward to driving on this upcoming vacation. I have to drive so much upcoming in this next few weeks. And I was like, hey guys, don't believe Cory. He loves driving. That was just his 9% talking or something like that. And I was like, I think 9% is a nice little inside joke with the Ghosties on Second crew.
I'm so sorry guys. This is such a random story, but I am going to share it anyway. I had this dream that actually it was my sister's dream, but I 100% believed that it was my dream. And like I was sharing it with people, and Amber was like, that was my dream that I had. And it was like a fight that we had in high school. But it was like this dream where like these girls in her class were like making fun of her. And the reason why I'm sharing this now even is because we still quote this to this day. It's such a random thing, but it was like, you know how things in dreams, like it just seems like it's so serious. And then you wake up and you're like, that's just insane. It was like the mockery that was happening to her in the dream. I'm just going to go ahead and let her have it. It was hers. All right. I remembered wrong. I thought it was mine.
Isn't that tough?
But they were like mocking her. Yeah, I just had to let it go and be like, I can picture it in my mind though, like having this dream. She's like, so can I. I'm like, okay. But they were mocking her going, little pumpkin, big pumpkin, big pumpkin. Like it was like the best zinger ever. Like, anyway, we still use the little pumpkin, big pumpkin, big pumpkin. Like it's such a big, like it's such a good zinger. It's like, man, you've been told.
Boom, baby.
Anyway.
Well, you know, that when he talked about, when Brad was talking about the 5-minute story books, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I remember getting excited with the first time because we had Justice. He was probably 2 years old. And the first time I saw these books, it was a Black Friday sale at Walmart back in the day when you actually like went to Walmart on Black Friday. Mm-hmm. And there was a whole segment of books and they were all like 70% off or something. And so I grabbed like 3 of them, like a Marvel superhero one, a Star Wars one, I don't know, Disney one.
Yeah.
And I've only ever read like maybe 5 of those stories, like collectively from all of the books, because it's like, number one, they don't take 5 minutes. There's like so many pages. And it was funny that they talked about like sneaking a couple extra pages in a
like you get to see if your kids like how smart are they?
Yeah.
Like,
or how tired are they?
Have like ripped pages out over time. I'm like, oh yeah, perfect.
Like,
this
story doesn't make sense, but I don't know where the page is.
They don't know the difference.
We have a Bluey 5-minute story, and they're 5 minutes. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, but I get what he's saying though.
Bluey,
like there are
maybe we're just slow readers.
I think there's 4 stories in it, and yeah, they're all pretty like simple.
Yeah.
Levi liked them for a little bit, but now he just like we're starting to read him chapter books.
Oh, cool.
So like, I think
Nice.
Cage was reading Charlotte's Web. We were we were reading him Little Christian. Something about Little Christian.
Yeah. Is that like the Pilgrim's Progress
Pilgrim's
Junior
Progress. Yeah.
kind of thing?
It's like a junior, but it's a long book.
Oh, yeah,
And it's like a squirrel, and all their names are like,
They're literal.
like words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very
allegory.
difficult. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's just difficult to read sometimes. Like it doesn't. Yeah.
Do you remember we had to read like a specific portion of that book?
I spark notes everything.
English
Nice
class. Never mind. Never mind. That reminds me though of in the next episode when Brad happens to mention that he's reading
It's moved on.
Roald Dahl's Willy Wonka movie.
Yeah.
A Willy Wonka story. Is it Roald Dahl?
Roald Dahl.
Roald Dahl. Yeah. But it was kind of cool that he mentioned that because we were just about to watch James and the Giant Peach the other day.
Yeah.
Thinking that it was a Tim Burton movie because Justice is on this Tim Burton kick. He wants to watch Tim Burton movies, and
they're
some of those movies are
don't have
like,
to watch that movie anymore.
but yeah. So we thought it was
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, is Coraline Tim Burton?
I think it is.
Which is the
think
one?
so.
Oh, it was Frank and Winnie. He thought it was Tim Burton, but it actually wasn't Tim Burton. It's like
Frank and Weenie.
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so it was just kind of cool that you mentioned that. And then it was really funny that they had to do that for the jingle. Oh, it wasn't the jingle. It was like at the end of the episode, they had Will Severance sing the song,
Oh yeah.
like make it up as he went. That
Yeah.
was kind of funny.
Well, no, he was singing like a song that was a story, I think, or something like that. Like singing.
It was
a
from
story.
the
Like
Willy
the
Wonka.
Oompa Loompa is what the Oompa Loompas sing about the
Yeah.
kids after like the bad things.
But I thought they like ChatGPT'd that. It wasn't actually.
No, they
an
like
excerpt
he like
from the-
Googled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he Googled.
It wasn't
an excerpt
from the book.
I think he didn't-
necessarily. It was just.
they ended on he didn't actually know specifically what it was from.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
He looked it up like trying to find the thing from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
book,
yeah.
and then he's like, I don't actually know. This is a little different
That's
or
right.
something. I don't know.
But I did like
funny.
when Brad mentioned that Bo liked Captain America and Spider-Man. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Because I grew up, I wasn't some big comic book kid or something. I liked movies and video games and stuff. So of course,
Comic books weren't that big. We had like Pokemon and
well, like the guy who's out there working the front desk right now, he's like 24 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
And huge comic book guy.
yeah, but
You would never be able to tell looking at him.
yeah,
He
but think
owns,
about you just said he's 24 when he was a little kid, like Justice's age or whatever, or even younger. All of the Marvel movies are starting to come out.
Right,
Like,
right.
He's growing up. I mean, even like when he's like Levi or Vera's age, he's got Tobey Maguire Spider-Man already.
Yeah.
Probably
Probably
like,
actually Andrew Garfield by that point.
20 years. That would be 20 years.
20 years ago.
Andrew Garfield was not Spider-Man 20 years ago.
15 years ago, probably. Yeah, you're right.
No,
That doesn't even sound
were
right.
not quite. That long
2012.
ago.
Okay, I'll say.
I think we were
12
married.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
That's
I'm
We
gonna
were
say
like,
that
I feel like
maybe.
we were newly married.
yeah. So about 12
That's
years.
right. See, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. Anyway,
That's my 9%.
I'm saying
talking.
that. Yeah, tell me about it. That's why I'm saying like it made more sense for him. It didn't like
I got
it
you.
was more niche
Yeah.
because there wasn't other avenues.
So they talk about this.
Don't point at me.
This whole. Put the finger away.
Put that away.
They talk about the whole thing about like there was either like sports guys
Oh, yeah.
or like superhero guys. And at first I was like, there's like a nice healthy mix. Well, I think that there is more of a healthy mix
Nowadays,
these days.
for sure. Yeah,
But it was funny because I was thinking like
There's
no,
some
I-
unhealthy
I don't-
mixes, too.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Plenty of
totally.
those.
But like when they started talking about their baseball players from the 90s, I was like, oh yeah, they're right. Like I was not a
That's
sports
true,
guy.
yeah.
And it's like I can appreciate and have fun watching games and stuff, but I mean there are either kids who know like the entire 20 film Marvel superhero saga and Star Wars and Lord
Sure.
of the Rings, and then there are kids who can name every single player and every single coach and every school that they graduated from. And so it's like these two different databases of knowledge of like there's like the ESPN Sports Center,
Yeah.
NFL, like whatever. And then there's like sci-fi, fantasy, adventure. And there's of course going to be crossover with everybody. There's never going to be like a one or the other. But I think like every boy probably leans heavier one way or the other.
That's right. And
I feel like Justice is a pretty good mix of that, actually.
No, he doesn't. Justice doesn't know like a bunch of sports terms. He knows some
Not
football
a bunch
stuff.
of, yeah, I guess
He's not watching Sports Center on TV ever. He's not watching, when he likes his YouTubers, he likes his Star Wars, his Fortnite, his whatever. He's not really like sports facts.
But I feel like
but again, healthy. Like you enjoy sports. He loves sports, but he doesn't
he likes to play
love sports. Yeah.
No, he doesn't even like to play them that much actually.
Because it's hot outside right now and stuff.
Yeah. But I would say if this was 2000s baseball, I would have probably been good. But just like 90s, like Jake and Brad, it sounded like they both played baseball when they were like really little. So it made sense that they were like, they knew about, the players and like what's going on in the game. But our era, or like when we played, was in high school. And that's when I got like really engaged with baseball. But I always liked like football and basketball and stuff like that.
And even then, I was spending my nights watching Lost, The Office, 24. So it's like, I was just filling my time in different ways. Yeah. And that's when I got a girlfriend. That's when me and Shelby started hanging out. And it was like every waking moment, trying to be on the phone or hanging out or talking or
made time for all of it. So
coloring her a picture, writing her a song.
Yeah.
He was so sweet back in the day.
We were pretty, I mean,
unhealthily obsessed.
In a way, we might say it's sweet, but I think both of us now are just kind of like, wow, we were
too
intense.
much. Oh, God. It is hot. My bad. Or working at Chick-fil-A too. I also had a full-time job. Not full-time. I had
breaking Florida child labor
full-time
laws.
job and going to school.
I was
really
maxed out on my hours. Yeah. And then we had like youth group dance stuff that we were doing.
You were saying on the interview with Caleb Willis, you only get 4 to 6 hours. Back in high school, you were getting like 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Full-time job. Full-time.
Well, see, if I watched a scary movie, then he had to read me the Bible all night long so that I could go to sleep. So.
Oh yeah, I'd call her and like, oh goodness,
bedtime story.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. He's been faithful to us.
Just waves of regret.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
we ended up here where we are.
Yeah. Right? Hey, we're here now. Yeah. All right. So they talked about one of the craziest stories that we've ever heard on the pod thus far.
You leaned in for this one.
Thus far.
Holy smokes. Neighbor Henry taking out the trash.
Oh.
When he takes the trash and he's walking around the neighborhood, suspiciously looking around, a guy brings his trash out to the end of the driveway. He waits till he goes back into his house, keeps walking around, doesn't know that the watchful eye of Brad Ellis and Catherine Ellis are upon him.
In the car.
The car, yeah. I love this too because this plays off the whole thing of like how often do you date your wife? How often do you do that? Twice a week or whatever. And then Brad's like, we were in the car. We were in the back seat.
Yeah, there's a lot of
down.
room. Yeah.
Like, you didn't catch that part at all?
Somehow.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not judging him, so I'm laughing.
If I didn't catch the beginning of it, then I wasn't picking up on what he was alluding to later.
Of course, they were joking. Yeah. But of course. I mean, the Ghosties on Second Chat was lighting up. The Facebook group was lighting up. What was in the trash that he was having to take it to somebody else's dumpster? Or was it just that his dumpster was too full already? What do you think?
To be honest, I have thought of this so many times when mine is actually full or even like the second one's full. And I'm like, I have this other thing that I really don't want to like, it's a box or something or a bag that like my can's already like, full to the brim. And I'm like, I can see that there's closes like really well. So I'm like, there's room in there probably. So, but I think maybe once or twice I've taken it.
You've done that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I do in that situation is I drive to a nearby apartment or something like that and just like, boom.
I've done that with like building materials. Like just taking up more space on the dumpster.
What do you think, Shelb?
Hasn't our neighbors stuck stuff in our trash? Like, didn't they put like something dead in our trash at one point?
Oh, no.
Or you thought that they did?
Yeah, we don't have any confirmation of it, but there was like something dead in our trash at one point, and it was like, did it crawl in there somehow and die? We don't even know what it was because like it was smelled so bad. It was like, and there was maggots.
I thought that you saw from the camera. Okay, so maybe I misremembered that.
No, not
it's
at all.
9%.
Like animal?
It's the 9%.
An animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Yeah. And by the way, the whole maggot thing, I have plenty of experience with that now. Because the first time that it happened was with that situation. The second time it was grandma had thrown away like a rotisserie chicken carcass or something. Was it that? Or maybe she had like gotten some raw chicken that she was dealing with and had a bunch of discarded stuff and just kind of like a loose bag in the trash. And there was like 3 days till trash day. So at the end of day 2, and then so that third day, the maggots were just covering the trash can. It was crazy.
I don't think I've ever like had an infestation or whatever, like they're covering.
It happens like that. It's crazy.
I know, because they're insects. They have a very short lifespan. So, but yeah, we've had raccoons a couple of times. Like I have bear straps on my trash can. I just installed it just because it was like, there was a few times when I would be working out and our garage door has like those little windows. I think they're not like allowed to have them anymore and new ones, but we get grandfathered in, I guess. Yeah. But,
you can get a crossbow.
I can see what?
You need to get a crossbow.
Just sit out there. Shoot through the window.
No, I know. Just sit out there one night and just wait for him.
But here's what happened. The trash can's sitting like right in front of the garage door. I'm like doing some cardio thing and I hear it. And then I peek out the window and multiple times over the course of like 2 weeks, I made eye contact with the raccoon, and then he goes into the trash can. So confident.
Oh yeah. We had a
They're
deal.
so brazen.
Yeah. We had like a 6 raccoon family in our backyard.
I would have gotten the crossbow for real.
I wanted to. I really wanted to. I ended up trapping each of them individually over the course of about 10 days with using like a animal trap and a marshmallow. Put a marshmallow out. By the end of the day, the next morning, there'd be one in there.
What are you doing with
every
them?
time? I would drive them far, far away and release them into the woods.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. And I had
you didn't run them over?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I had like
is that Trey Kennedy story?
Oh, actually, I was totally joking. I didn't actually do that. Legally, I have to say that.
Oh yeah, you're not.
I don't think you're allowed.
You have to have a license.
Yeah, I think you're not allowed to transport animals or something. So like that was just for the sake of entertainment. All right. So
very elaborate story.
But anyway, but there was I took it to Tyler's house.
Yeah.
The first one I did.
Released it on him.
No, I took it to his house because he said, "Bring it here. I know how we can dispose of it.
A humane way
to dispose of it.
Take care of it."
And then he kind of decided when we were there in the moment, he's like, "Nah, never mind. Let's just release it into the woods." So then we just released it into the woods.
My sister had like a rescue raccoon.
Oh yeah, a little baby raccoon.
Oh,
it was so cute, but
Lindsay.
it was terrifying to her.
Oh yeah,
she was mama to it, but that thing like got on its hind legs and came after me at one point. I was like hiding in my room. I was like, okay, I can't do this. It ended up getting like attacked. It would crawl in and out of our back porch at a certain point, like when it got big enough.
Oh wow!
And because it was like we were home. You know, my sister was with mama, but it eventually got attacked by something. It was very sad.
I've seen like not a mountain lion, but something in the backyard there before. Florida panther? No. What
no,
would it be?
There's only like 6 coyotes in the whole state.
A coyote, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Coyote or wait, no, there's something else that I'm
Cory's
thinking
gonna
of.
talk now.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Kadra's stepdad Billy had a raccoon.
Bobcat.
That works.
That's what I was trying to say.
Could be.
Sorry.
Bobcat.
Go ahead.
Could be.
Go ahead.
Billy had a raccoon?
Yeah. He had a raccoon pet like a long time ago, but then more recently, like they saved one and he had it for a certain period, and I think he was either trying to get it like take it to the vet or something to get like, I don't know. And the vet was like, you can't keep this. Like you're not legally allowed to keep this, whatever. And so eventually they let it go. So
dang. Well, that reminds me of
different laws.
Another famous raccoon, Rocket Raccoon, just tied back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sorry.
Sure.
All right, so in 90s baseball s'mores, Shelby had an amazing quote. She said it, and I pulled up my camera, and I was like, can you say that again? And then I thought I was recording her, and I didn't actually record her. And I was like,
so what did she say?
Yeah, so tell us right here live on the pod, babe.
So, you know, like when you're...
Oh yeah, drum roll, please.
I guess I'm expounding a little bit now. But you know when you're always trying to like read the Bible through?
Oh, dang. Hold on, I'm not going to cut that out.
I'm so offended right now.
I meant to hit the buttocks. All right, go ahead.
You know, like when you are trying to read the Bible straight through and you just kind of have to plow through like Numbers or Chronicles. Like
for sure.
That's what it felt like listening to all the baseball news for me.
She comes to me and she's like, you know what, that the 90s baseball thought it was like trying to read through like Numbers or Leviticus. And I thought it was hilarious. Yeah. That was such a great one-liner.
It's like, what language are they speaking?
So they also, when they mentioned Mark McGuire, it reminded me of this one moment I remember specifically. I think I may have even mentioned it on the pod where I was listening to Radio Disney, which Lindsay just mentioned last week on Hanging with Lindsay. So listening to Radio Disney, and she was talking about how she won a contest, and then she ended up winning the grand prize where like Moises Arias from Hannah Montana, Nacho Libre ended up like taking her and 50 of her friends bowling. That was a wild story. If you didn't listen to our episode Hanging with Lindsay last week, Hanging with Lindsay Saria,
go check it out.
It was great. So anyway, Mark McGuire, there was a Disney radio contest, and it was like, be the 47th caller and tell us what these two people have in common, Mark McGuire and Lizzie McGuire. And I was like, what's the catch? Like, they have the same last name. Like, what? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I kind of ruined that. They said, like, the guy, because he had just broken the big record. Like, what do Disney's, like, number one TV show star right now and the new baseball record holder or something? This is not worth the story.
That was good. You said it.
I'm not cutting it. I'm just saying.
Oh, wait,
like,
that takes us into one of the other things that I loved about this episode, which was the long walk for a quick drink of water. Okay.
Well, that was a long walk for a quick drink of water.
That
was great. I loved that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're Dude Perfect and this is Birdshot.
I have a story about that too, but maybe I should stop sharing all my stories. Can I share my long, like there was this moment when I was in Tallahassee interning with the House of Prayer where somebody was talking about their trip to Nicaragua. And I was like, well, when I was in the 7th grade, I had a friend, and then I stopped myself and I was like, well, he wasn't really my friend, and for like 8 minutes, the whole room laughed and riffed off of, he wasn't really my friend, and they were all like joking. Everyone's going back and forth, and like, it's this big thing. And then everyone gets quiet and they're like, wait, Shelby was trying to tell us a story. Hold on. All right. So your friend that wasn't really your friend. Okay, go ahead. Tell us the story. And I was like, I was just going to say he was from Nicaragua. And they were all like, everyone lost it. And then it became the new joke of that exact phrase right there. That's what brought me back, like a long walk.
That's a good friend moment.
That was so funny. I loved that phrase. Yeah. Whenever it was like the cool story, bro. It was like our inside joke version of cool story, bro, I guess.
Yeah, I just thought it was hilarious when they said we're Dude Perfect and this is Birdshot.
Do you know what the video he's talking about? Oh no, you saw it on.
Yeah, they put it on the screen. Yeah. Nathan put it on the screen for us.
Yeah,
Nathan Coley, good man.
Yeah.
All right, so the clothes hamper conversation.
Oh yeah.
I don't really have much to say on this other than the way that we do it is that we have the dirty hampers in the laundry room that you dispose your stuff in. No, they're plastic. But then we have the clothes hampers for clean.
Yeah.
No. The ones in the laundry room.
Oh, those are plastic.
Yeah, yeah. The kids' ones are canvas. The kids have canvas back. Anyway, so that's how we do it.
I use lots of bags.
You're saying you have a different basket.
We have clean baskets and then dirty baskets.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's the point that I was getting to too. We have different like laundry, like dirty clothes baskets in each of the kids' room, and then we have one in our bathroom. But yeah, the clothes don't go back in there. They're coming back to get folded. They go in a plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're only 2 people and you're not like peeing your pants, I can see how that might work, and you don't have tons of laundry. But when you have a big family, it's like, oh no, we have like 1 million laundry baskets.
The only 2 people that made a stance like against, I think Brad and Will both were like, whatever. Right? And Jake was more like anal about it. Jake's the one in your situation that you're talking about. Yeah. The other 2 have families. So,
yeah.
Did nobody else catch the line? They seem to like just breeze right by it and not pay attention to where's my super shoe?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I was like,
that was so funny.
It's Frozone.
Yeah, there was a couple of quick passing moments. I wish I would have wrote them down. But like Jake had another funny one that was just like another movie reference that was like so quick. Oh, it was hot ice. Did you hear it when he said hot ice, which is a rookie of the year joke? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I missed
hot
it.
ice. Yeah.
Is that in the second episode? Because he was talking about Dennis.
The Menace.
No. Is that his name?
Just kidding. Sorry.
From the rookie of the year? Who's the actor? Dennis Quaid, right?
No,
that's
that's
the
the
rookie.
rookie.
The rookie, sorry.
Rookie of the year. Oh, they were talking about cool baseball names at one point, and they did mention
They mentioned
Henry
the rookie at some
Rowan-Gardner.
point, yeah.
Yeah, Henry Rowan-Gardner. All right, sorry.
Nice.
Long walk for a quick drink of water. I love that quote.
Yeah, that's great.
And where's my super shoot? Yes. I'm all about lots of laundry baskets. That's what Cory said.
That was me.
I'm just kidding. That's what Shelby said.
I agree.
Cory is all about
I also agree.
lots of laundry baskets.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Well, hey, real quick, let's throw it on over to Dusty's top 5. Justice, take it away, my son.
Supposed to say that.
Dusty's top 5.
Let's go.
Let's get into it. What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Dusty's top 5. Number 5, we got Schmores of Baseball, 90s baseball players. The reason why it's number 5 and not higher like usual Schmores is because I wasn't born in the 90s, and I don't really like baseball. More of a football, pickleball kind of guy. Number 4, we got the ad reads. My personal favorite one was the song they did for the Cozy Earth ad. I'm pretty sure it was the second episode. It was really funny. Number 3, we got the highlight reel room intro. It was pretty interesting. I have a lot of deep thoughts kind of like this too. Highlight reel room, what would I like to see? I don't even know. Number 2, we got the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory jingle. I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, not the book, the movie. As you guys probably know, I'm a big Tim Burton fan, and that was, so great. First Tim Burton movie I've ever seen. So funny. I used to not appreciate it as much as I do now, but it's so funny. Watch it if you haven't watched it. Number 1, we've got Schmores of Orange Things. Jake definitely won that. Cheez-Its, Kraft Mac and Cheese. I'm pretty sure there was like some other one. I don't know. The other guys, like they had some cool ones, but nothing can beat Cheez-Its and Kraft Mac and Cheese. Don't care for the Gunner, but yep. That was my top 5. See you next time on Dusty's top 5. Let's go.
Okay.
Man, I have to tinkle, but I can hold it if
Yeah,
you're going
let's
to
hold it.
breeze
Ready?
through this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Ghosties on Second. We're about to jump into episode 457. Currently untitled.
I was like, push the button.
Sorry.
Dancing over it.
Okay, so episode 457, they immediately start talking about the heaven highlight reel.
Yeah.
I had a blast with this. We had a blast with this. Let's just riff on this for a minute, because what would your heaven highlight be? Like, what do you want to see when you get to heaven? In a highlight reel format.
It's like probably highlights not the first thing.
Probably Jesus.
Yeah.
The glory of God.
Yeah. Do you mean like
The throne room.
like I think if we would want to bucket these from a genre perspective,
Just something fun that you've thought about throughout your whole life.
I'm like we can spend 3 hours talking about this, or like
The streets of gold.
I don't know.
I want to see like
What about some questions you want answered? Sir, what were you going to say? You want to
This
see
is,
like...
that's not the same as highlight reel.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just broadening the...
Yeah. Trying to be helpful.
You don't have any interesting answers for this, so how about?
Yeah, exactly.
What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say all the things that like we've missed so far. Like, I mean, exactly what they said with history, but like, you know, the Bible stories, it's like we've read them and it's like, okay. But like if I try to, when I'm sharing with my kids, like Bible stories and stuff, it's like, guys, think about this. Like this really happened. They're really sitting there. Think about like, if this is happening before your eyes, you know, and I was just talking about how when Jesus walked the earth, like it says, everyone who came to him was healed. Like they brought their sick, they gathered them from everywhere that they could. Can you imagine a time in history when it's like he goes somewhere and it's like, go out and find all the sick people and bring them, because all they got to do is touch his cloak. And like, you know, we think of like that one story where somebody touched the hem of his garment and was healed. But like it says in the scripture, like anybody could just touch the hem of his garment. And it's like, so, I mean, just like that time in history.
I would want to hear like a lot of biblical stuff for sure. But then I don't know, just like far stuff that we didn't learn a tremendous amount about in normal high school or Christian high school where everything was Christian based. And so like, I don't know, like what was going on in like Japan from the dawn of time until, I don't know, like 500 years ago.
Yeah, I want to know some of the stuff that like science teaches, that it's like it's in a gray area of like it doesn't defy, like there's plenty of things that science teaches that like not plenty. There are some things that science books or history books say that it's like, well, we don't believe that because of the account that the Bible says. But there are some things that are in a bit of a gray area, like
and also it's not because we're refuting science. Sorry, just to jump in there, it's because there are also scientists who refute and dispute those things.
Oh yeah,
so
totally.
Yeah. Anyway,
there's things that like
ahead.
some public schools teach or something.
Yeah.
But like for instance, when the idea that the Earth like at one point was all one continent.
Oh yeah, Pangea.
Yeah, and then that it kind of like broke into different continents. I always want to know, like, is that real? Like, did that happen at some point? Did it break apart? Was that part of the flood? Was that part of like God doing something? I don't know. This is just one interesting thought. Or like some of the conspiracy things, like some things that are just like, I've heard a lot of things about that. I just want to know. But like, hey, you know what else I've also thought about? Sometimes I get into that kind of a tangent mentally where you're like, I wonder this and I wonder that. I want to know this and God's going to tell me. But then I also sometimes have like a clarity moment where I think that it's going to be like, well, when we're actually there, when we enter into eternity, I think maybe our the things that are important to us are going to shift.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
and we will have eternity to explore and find the answers to questions and whatever. But all of a sudden, things that are so trivial, we might not even care about it.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. That was part of my initial thought too. Is I think this is a cool idea to think about.
Yeah, it's a fun thought.
It's process. But like truly, I think at least the way the Bible explains that heaven, like I feel like it's a separation.
Yeah,
I feel like it would be. I mean, obviously, whatever God really wants to happen, that I'm all for it. But like, and He knows like the desires of our heart or whatever. But like, I feel like, we don't need.
Yeah, I think also God's highlight reel, like, and this is maybe more like metaphorically, but like God's highlight reel would be different than ours anyway. It's like we see, like, I want these big things. Like I jumped immediately to like the most miraculous things, and it's like He's probably like that little old lady that just kept like in her quiet place in prayer, and she never tried to get any attention for it or whatever. It's like that's Jesus's highlight, Yeah. Like the things that He sees and He actually, I mean, He says that like the things that you do in secret, like you're going to be acknowledged for in heaven. And it's like those secret things that He's like ready to play that on a highlight reel, like when somebody's not asking for it, they're not looking for it. But
what if His highlight reel is like the opposite? It's like, God's not top 10, and it's like the Israelites, like number 1, the Israelites just going back and like back to Baal and high places again. And like, I don't know, just back on the ESPN thing of the top 10.
Yeah,
they would every once in a while have like the not top 10, and it'd be like bloopers basically.
Oh, man.
I know it's like not spiritual at all, but in the show The Good Place, where they would just have like the reasons that people are going to hell, it's like they're Jaguars fans from Jacksonville, Florida. It's like, oh my gosh,
that's funny.
Yeah,
I mean, I hope
so silly.
I genuinely hope if there is stuff like that God does have like a sense of humor.
Oh,
he has to. He gave us the opportunity to have it.
Yeah.
And mostly too, I think He's just not easily like. He has a thick skin, you know, like God is not so easily offended or, like he doesn't get his feelings hurt like that.
I don't know.
But we can grieve him. Like
He
our
burned a lot of
sin
people
grieves
in
him.
the Old Testament.
I mean, they were doing some pretty horrific things, though.
And Jesus came and changed the whole,
yeah,
the whole thing.
it took a lot to get God to that point.
This is a very Christian podcast.
Yeah,
Here we go. Theology
let's get real
101.
deep.
Yeah.
Real deep into this theology.
Yeah, like do you guys use your tongue scraper, or do you just brush your teeth?
I was thinking about. I mean, I know you use a tongue scraper.
I do. I like the tongue scraper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
ever
probably
use it?
should.
You have like
A weird tongue?
Yeah, weird tongue.
I do have a weird
That's an easy
tongue.
way to say it. Yeah.
I won't show it on the pod because it's just weird. But I have. I think it's called a geographic tongue.
I thought it was
or
geometric.
geographic tongue. Yeah, yeah.
Geographic?
It's where it like
It's Pangea?
it like everyone's not everyone. Most people's tongues have like a little bit of like a crease or something like that, and I just have like more
caverns.
cavern. No, like it can look like regular, but then I could
Yeah.
like
Open it up and it
I
looks
could
like
like
caverns.
spread it out, and it can. Yeah, it's
It looks
so
like
funky.
or not. It looks like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
A little
It
bit.
doesn't hurt or anything.
Food gets stuck in there.
It was just like a party trick in high school.
water
I'd be
picks
like,
it.
"Oh, look at this," and then people were like, "Oh, weird."
Yeah.
It's like I used to flip my eyelids inside out.
Yeah.
You got anything weird like that, Cory?
I think I used to be able to flip my eyelids inside out, but I can't do that anymore.
I mean, like your sixth toe on your one foot.
I don't have that. I do have a third nipple.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Yeah.
I was waiting. I didn't want to call it out.
I do. It's like right here.
Forgot about that.
I was at dermatologist. They were doing like a skin test because skin cancer runs in my family, and they were dermatologist like, "Yeah, we didn't find anything we need to biopsy this time, but you do have a third nipple." And I was like, I think I humorously asked in the moment. I think it was probably like 19 or 20 or something. I was like, "Can I use it?" And he chuckled a little bit, but yeah, it literally looks like smaller than like a freckle or a mole or something. It's silly.
Yeah, it looks like a freckle or mole.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
I remember when you said that, I was like, dude, what does it look like? I was imagining like a full.
You're like, wait, I've seen you without a shirt. Like,
Yeah.
how did that happen? Is that
It's like,
recent?
that's crazy,
You're
dude.
taking hormones? What are you doing? That was before like the,
Yeah, the body transformation. Yeah.
The glow up.
Yeah. It's something that we forgot to mention in the heaven conversation is that Jake, his version is that he really wants to see like a video reel of all of the like near misses and little coincidences. Like, and we
that's a pretty cool thought too.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
And I think that actually, that reveals something about Jake's heart that like he cares about the connection stuff like that. Like he wants to know all those things.
Intricacies, yeah.
His example was he wants to be able to see like, man, when we were like little kids, did me and Rachel ever like, were we ever at the same place at the same time and never even knew it?
Yeah.
Or like, could I go back and like see her play high school volleyball or something in her like prime of high school days or something? So it was like just it was really sweet, just a sweet, tender. We just happened to watch last night, Shelby and the kids and I, we watched their wedding video. We were watching a bunch of jean shorts
recently,
and
Not too recently, but
and it's just like,
yeah.
I love it. I just love seeing that part of Jake.
Yeah.
I love it. It like gives you permission to be like that, and it's cool because he's such a cool guy and he's great at sports and he's funny and he's just cool and like everyone loves him. But then he's also like just like a good-hearted Midwestern guy, like Superman.
Yeah.
Like he's got like that.
I think you could have said all of that without like the Midwestern part was unnecessary.
No, there's something about the Midwest that's like American. Like I said, like Superman, it's like you got those good American values when you're raised in the Midwest.
Like farm type?
Kind of, but not specifically.
Like the roots are in the corn?
There's something about, I just feel like there's something special about the Midwest.
Okay.
There's a certain culture there. You don't think? Well, interesting. Well, hey, listeners,
That's Caucasian culture.
you let us know. All right.
Just kidding.
Midwest best friend.
Yeah.
By the way, if you haven't seen the new Superman movie, go see it. It's so good.
We just saw.
I haven't seen it.
And by the way, Cory and his wife, they could
Fantastic Four.
cosplay as Superman and Lois because they both look like Superman and
Oh,
Lois.
hey. Yeah.
You totally could. You guys could be that for like Halloween
work.
this year or something.
Oh, you said that Kedra looked like Lois already.
But you got the Superman body going, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we
baby.
have a dog. We do not have a dog.
If you put on glasses, we won't recognize
You could just have
so.
the cat. Like, sorry.
Can't possibly be the same person. Yeah.
Or how adorable would it be if Levi was the dog? You made him like little white whiskers or like.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
That'd be so cute.
I'm getting off on a tangent. Let's move forward.
But I was gonna say we saw Fantastic Four, and
So did we.
I was kind of
Me and
falling asleep.
Justice. Really?
Yeah.
I had a great time. I thought that it was a really fun world that they were living in, like that alternate reality.
Yeah.
Like it was the 70s, but it was also futuristic.
Yeah.
I liked how we didn't have to spend an hour getting to know their backstory. Like they just dropped us right there. And
I was kind of like, it's kind of the opposite. I was like, wow, they're just flashing through like the lead in, like what?
because there's already been so many movies. They didn't
That's
want to waste
true.
any more time.
That's true.
I mean, but I don't know that backstory the way that, like, okay,
They
Spider-Man.
go to space.
Spider-Man is like, all right,
and they come back
when they
different.
did the Tom Holland, like they didn't give us the backstory. It was like, okay, good. We've had enough
yeah,
of that.
we've seen this like
you don't
80
need to
times.
repeat it again.
Right.
But like Fantastic Four, like,
Yeah.
we
you
haven't
guys not
seen
know?
that a million times.
Okay,
I'm
they
not
go to
saying I don't know
space.
it. I'm saying
There's a
we haven't
cosmic
seen it a
storm.
million times.
You don't have to
And they
explain
come
it.
home. That's
the
it.
movie did it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
No, but it would have been nicer, I feel like, to go through. I honestly, the previews made it seem like we were going to get some of that. And then, like, in the first, like, 90 seconds, it was like, and then this happened. And I was like, oh, okay.
I will say that they did remove about 10 minutes of that first third of the movie, the first act,
Okay.
in the cuts because there was stuff in the previews that
Yeah.
didn't make it into the movie.
So, anyways, what the point I was going to get to is, I
Like
feel
John Malkovich, he was a character. He was in a preview, wasn't in the movie at all. He was
I
like
don't
a
even know who
villain.
that is.
He's a famous guy. Okay, anyway, sorry, you go ahead.
I mean, I guessed he was a famous guy, but sorry, he was in the movie. It's like, it's my buddy. Like, he has a hot dog stand down at the pier. I'm just kidding. I was kind of like wishing when we left, I was kind of wishing that we had watched Superman instead. But
Oh yeah,
also, you're not going to love this take. Gage and I talked about this. We said Caleb's not going to like this take. We watched it in IMAX.
IMAX.
Way too loud. And Dolby is louder. It was just like I left with a headache.
Really?
Yeah.
I get sick. I can't do IMAX 3D.
My favorite.
I
It was
get,
just a regular IMAX.
Motion
But
sickness.
also AMC, not Stub, snubbed us with the IMAX theater because it's still got the garbage
Seats?
It's garbage seats.
Listen to me right now, okay? You need to go to the AMC on Veterans. They've upgraded their IMAX theater.
I'm not driving that far to see
They
a
have.
movie.
I know you're not going to, but we live right by it. So that's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
do
yeah,
not
yeah.
go to IMAX unless they've gone through the IMAX.
That is a
upgrade.
fantastic theater, though. It's just massive. Like, not
good.
theater, but like the venue, Veterans. Yeah. Used to
So-
be more bumping.
If you're a listener, I know one of our 15 listeners. If you're one of those people,
Just avoid superhero movies.
no. If you're going to see an IMAX, if you're going to see an IMAX movie, make sure that it's been updated. Like, call
Yeah.
your theater, ask. Hey,
Honestly-
have you guys gotten a refresh yet?
There's a hack on that. Like,
I'm just kidding.
if you look at, because you reserve the seats, if you look at it and there's as many seats, if there's like 20 seats on a row,
Let me tell you an even better hack. All you have to do when you're on the AMC app, it'll tell you like underneath the movie title, it'll say the amenities of the theater.
Okay.
So if it says
No recliners. Or
yeah,
if it doesn't
it'll
say
say
recliners.
like AMC signature recliners or plush seating or something like that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't say one of those things about the seating, then you know that you've got that regular old
Yeah.
bland seating.
Yeah. Cloth.
Yeah.
Gum in the seat.
Isn't it crazy how like for how long have movie theaters been a thing? 100 years?
That's probably right.
Yeah. Probably like 100 years.
Computing.
Since the 20s or something. Let's just say that they've been around for 100 years.
Yeah.
For the past 10 years. So like 10% of the entire movie going experience, we've had these reclining chairs.
Yeah.
And now we can't do without them. Like now put us in a regular chair again in that old
Yeah.
IMAX theater. And it's like, I can't do this. Like,
You know what
what's
annoys
going on?
me? It's not, whatever the one is called that's in Citrus Park.
Yeah.
They have like the railing in front.
Yes.
If you recline all the
What
way,
is going on?
there's like two railings that are
In your eye
the
line.
picture.
Yes.
You can't recline all the way.
Same thing at Countryside Mall. Both
Yeah.
of those
Yeah,
theaters.
yeah.
Ugh,
Don't
do
those
it to me.
two. Yeah.
They also
You know
have
what
the
you
thing where
should
they
do?
put the desk
Wait
in
till
front
it's
of you.
on Disney Plus.
No, I'm a
Yeah.
theater man.
Don't go to the movie theater.
I'm a theater man.
Hot take. Popcorn's cheaper. Candy's cheaper.
I agree
You don't
with
have to
that.
eat candy.
But it's a big
not good for
old-
you.
There's nothing like the experience
Speak super negative.
when you are in the theater
Yeah.
and Captain America catches that hammer for the first time and the place erupts and your soul jumps out of your body and you just shout, yeah, because you've been waiting for that moment for 15 years and it finally happens? No?
I will say I have loved going to movies with this guy here.
Yeah, because he
that,
reacts the way he does.
Yeah, and it makes it more fun. We've seen certain movies together and it has elevated my experience.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I do not care to go to the movies. And so he has taken so sweetly, like 3 out of our 4 kids at a time to go to many movies.
So sweetly. No, that's selfish. I want to see the movie. I'm taking them with me.
You're taking 3 kids with you.
I
That's
love
insane. And that just to me is like, thank God
Those are
I
my
have an
kids.
excuse to stay home. I have to take care of the baby.
Well, let me put a
Because
bow
that
on
just
this
sounds like a
conversation.
monster.
Let me put a bow on this conversation
cutting you off.
by saying this.
Oh.
No. I'm saying to tie
I
like
need permission
to compare
permission tonight.
to compare the sports people
Put a sock in it.
with the movie superhero stuff people. It's like there are some games that you want to go to. What are you guys laughing at?
We're just joking that you're having to give her permission to speak.
No, I'm not.
It's a male chauvinist joke. It's I'll go put on my apron and I'll go back home and I'll make sourdough bread. All right.
No, I have
I'll
an
rub your
idea.
feet when you
To
get
be
home.
fair, I also asked Shelby to make me sourdough bread while you were out of the room.
She's gonna secretly give it to you, like on our way to Gulf Shores, like pack it away. It's hilarious, dude. Great idea.
for the
too.
road.
Great idea.
Tell Kadra I'll make some sourdough chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
Okay, real
She
quick
just said
though,
doesn't want to have it because it makes you fat.
to put a bow on the conversation. All right,
Yeah.
guys.
We're gonna cut all this.
He
out.
really needs
No, I'm
to.
keeping it all in. Okay, so I just want to say that the sports community and the movie community, there's like a crossover moment here. Okay, so we're talking about going to see movies at the theater versus staying at home and watching them.
Sure.
Just like it's the Super Bowl. There are some movies that come out that's like that's a playoff game or that's a Super Bowl. Like I want to pay a little extra to go to that game if I get the opportunity.
I agree.
You know, so like some games you want to be there and experience the energy, the electricity in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
There are some movies that you want to go and like I make it a point to be there opening weekend or at least second weekend just so that there's that energy of the theater of like everyone who's here right now really wants to be here right now. Because if you're there on like, you know,
4 weeks down the line.
yeah, and it's like half the theater's empty and stuff. Like you're not going to get those reactions. I love those big reactions.
I don't know.
Hot take. My favorite personally, because you're like I've got to be at the front at a concert, you know, like with all the crowd around me. And I'm more like, I like the space in the back to kind of chill and breathe. So my favorite movie experiences probably though have been, I mean, besides like seeing exciting stuff with you, because that has been really awesome. But I have loved the random, like out of nowhere, like my mom a couple of times in my life would be like, let's go see this movie. And it was just out of the blue and it was like not a big deal. And it was like just so much fun.
And you're saying the
And
theater wasn't
then
that full?
The theater's not that full. We
Yeah.
weren't planning on it. It wasn't a big, exciting movie. It was like random movies or like when we saw Unaccompanied Minors.
Yes.
It was like dumb movie. Us and our friends were. I don't remember
were
if you were
there.
there in the circle.
Not yet. He
Goodfellas
wasn't there
were
yet.
there. Like some Goodfellas.
That was
and
like
some,
1 year
it was
before
like,
Cory.
Yeah, it was like a little bit pre-Cory. We were the only ones in the theater, just like our little crew, and we just died laughing the whole time. But just some of those, like, it's not a movie that you would even want to see in a theater. But for
Let
me,
me
it was
say
like
this
low
about that.
pressure.
That's the beauty of the theater.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's the
There
beauty
you
of
go.
the sports game. There are fans there at every single game. It doesn't have to be a Super Bowl movie. It doesn't have to be a huge movie, a big blockbuster. There are those movies that, like, there are plenty of movies that if we didn't have kids and stuff and like so many responsibilities, like I'd be seeing so many more movies because there's something magical about going to a smaller theater showing where there's maybe not that many people there, but like the movie itself, like that's what you're there for. It's like just to take in the movie itself. Some movies are movies better experienced with a crowd. Some movies, like you're just going there just because you want to enjoy the art of the film. Like you want to enjoy the experience. You want to hear the soundtrack. You want to like whatever format they filmed it on. Like there's a whole thing like,
And I was even saying like, I literally don't care about the movie, but it was just like doing something fun.
Quality time.
You know,
oh
yes.
yeah,
quality
sorry. I guess
time.
I missed that too, but there's also that third aspect.
Yeah.
So there's There's going to experience the movie for the art of the movie or for like the movie itself. There's the experience itself. And then there's, the big experience. And then there's like when you're with a special somebody or a special group of people and it's like the unexpected moment. And like you weren't expecting to even like this movie, but now all of a sudden because of the moment, it's kind of one of your favorite movies now.
Yeah.
Because of go ahead.
Lightning round, s'mores of orange.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. I wore my orange shirt in honor of the s'mores.
Legit lightning round. You have 10 seconds or less to do an answer. We'll start with me and we'll go in clockwise. This was
hard for me because I just feel like
Just
most orange things just aren't that great until
Yeah.
Brad said fall leaves. And then I was like, there it is.
That's
fall.
awesome. Yeah. You know what? Let's not do a s'mores of our own oranges thing. Let's just celebrate the things they talked about and laugh about them. But do you have any honorable mentions that didn't get mentioned?
I was honestly going to struggle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Orange
the
is
same
just
thing.
not that great of a color. It's just like,
Fall in Florida, we kind of skip that.
yeah, we don't really
We go
have-
right to doo-doo brown.
Let's do
Had to bring it back to poop.
poop stories. Let's do a s'mores of things that rhyme with orange.
Okay. Yep.
Door hinge.
Porridge.
Porridge. Yeah.
I
funny.
hate like rhymes that aren't rhymes. It just makes me so stressed.
Orange. Dorange.
Eminem loves rhymes that don't rhyme with real rhyming words.
Yeah. Famous rappers.
That was a real smooth way to say that.
That was a good
Great.
sentence. Hey, the water pick conversation, I wanted to point out real quick because they talked about like, this is kind of goes hand in hand with Brad in the shower and how he like brushes teeth in the shower. And they're talking about how you could do the water pick in the shower. Like, yeah, because that gets so messy. And I was just thinking, hold on, the water pick is not messy. If you're doing it right,
If you're doing it properly.
you hold your mouth over. Like I never look forward like in the mirror. I'm always like looking down.
Yeah.
And you have your mouth open but kind of
Right.
closed, and you get in there,
Yeah.
and it just drips out your mouth.
Also, he said it hurts, and it
means that he's going too hard.
It's got it on too high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the setting.
And I've mentioned this before in the Facebook comments or the YouTube comments. Like my dentist told me, don't ever go above a 5 out of the 1 to 10 scale. Never go more than halfway on the intensity scale regularly. Those high pressured moments are for like when you got something stuck. But like your regular water flossing should never go. It should like stick at 5.
Mess up your gums or whatever.
Yeah.
Or recede.
And then hand in hand with that, that's a good word. Oh shoot! I'm sorry, guys.
Back to orange.
Yeah, never mind.
Skin.
Forget what I said of that.
Skin. That was fine.
That was funny.
Did I write
did
that? I think I wrote that.
you
Some of the things that were being said, I was like,
Yeah, it was
this
Will.
does not make sense. Because also,
Will was
okay,
just
we're
selling
talking
that.
about, I mean, am I wrong? Can we not like tangerine and oranges are not completely interchangeable?
Correct.
No.
Okay.
no,
Because he's talking about peeling an orange. I'm like, you
Mandarin.
don't peel an orange. You slice it, you eat it.
Wait, no. You could peel an orange. You can peel an orange.
You can peel an orange, but that's not what they were talking about. It's not a thing that you just normally do. They were definitely talking about tangerines. Because then when
sure?
Brad was talking about rolling it around so that the peel separates from the orange, you don't peel
Are you
a
sure?
regular orange. You peel a tangerine.
You can,
Yeah.
but are you sure you?
Or
You
a
cannot
mandarin.
just peel an orange. No, because all the
Yeah, you
flesh is going
can.
to come out on it. All the flesh is going to come out on it.
I
You
disagree.
can barely bite it off.
Can we just Google it real quick?
I know you can technically peel an orange, but you
Sorry,
would
go
have
ahead.
to kind of like
Let's
slice.
let Judge Cory make his.
All right, sorry. Go ahead. Input.
I think I haven't had a legitimate orange in a long time. I usually eat those like little mandarins, like the cuties or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you peel.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when
Baby
you
oranges.
when you have oranges, you slice it like a grapefruit.
sounds right.
Do
Yeah.
you peel a grapefruit?
I think the skin is thinner on an orange
I think it's
than.
thicker on an orange.
It's done for now.
Should we do a win of the week?
No,
like,
it's
as
my
the
bad,
end of it?
babe. It's my bad. We've lost Cory.
Oh,
can
Cory's
feel
still
it.
here. I'm trying to bring it back. I'm saying
Sorry.
win of the week.
Of the week.
All right, say it again so I can cut and we can be right there.
Yeah.
Like, guys, let's do a win of the week.
I think that was
Guys, let's do a win of the week.
that was perfect.
Wait,
was
you
nice.
can't. You have to leave your part in
Yeah.
too, or else the context is.
Oh, yeah.
Gone.
I'm not going to edit this episode at all. I'm just literally going to hit publish.
Post it. Yeah. There's
Oh,
a lot of good
gosh.
moments.
All right.
We're
win
having
of the
fun.
week.
We're
Go
having
ahead.
fun.
I think for me, honestly, it is the is Kedra, or just moms in general. Like it's the very stereotypical, I feel like cliche saying this, but just like the most thankless job and the most important job is being a mom. And just thankful for Kedra. So win of the week is my wife.
Babe of the week.
Great win.
Yeah. Babe of the week.
Dude.
You can't say that. I can say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just kidding. No, did you? I remember when I first started listening to the podcast regularly, and somebody said "Babe of the Week," and I was like, "What are they saying? Like what?" And
yeah,
it was
I think
really
maybe
funny.
I heard it like once or twice, and I was like, "This feels like who are they gonna pick?" Like, duh,
Yeah.
This is a fun segment.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Wow. Now any win of the week that I have is not going to be as good.
It's okay. No expectations.
No, actually, that's a great inspirational.
Win of the week is Shelby is finally starting to learn when she can speak and when she's not allowed to speak. I'm just kidding.
No, I was going to say that you inspired me to something that Shelby texted me this morning that I thought was so wonderful.
It's private.
Is it private? Hold on, let me see.
I guess
if
it
it's
doesn't
About
have to
one
be.
of those little half salutes, you know. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I shouldn't tarnish that by sharing that. It was a sweet, beautiful
It's okay.
thing.
At a certain point, like in our marriage, I think we agreed.
It wasn't bad. It was just sweet and beautiful. Go ahead.
Yeah, like we were gonna stop posting the things
Oh,
that
yeah,
we
we
did
haven't
for
done
each
that in
other.
so
Yeah,
long.
it's been a long time because it was like
When you see
not
like
that it's
a,
bad, but like just
yeah.
for us, it was like I apologized to him one time that I didn't post when he got me flowers, and he was like, "No, I'm glad you didn't post. Like,
Yeah.
let's not post things like that." It was like we never did it ever
Yeah.
again.
Whenever you see, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's probably the same thing you're gonna say. I think maybe Trey has mentioned this on his podcast before, and I've always felt like this too. The couples that you see like constantly like posting, or like not even constantly, but like they feel obligatory post. It almost feels like that. They're having the roughest time most likely because it feels like in most cases they're likely trying to prove.
Yeah, like overcompensating. Yeah.
Right. You can kind of what I would say. I've heard that said that it's like, if you post the most and they're probably having the most rough. But I disagree with that. Because you can also like not even care about the other person, so you never want to post about them because you're like, I have nothing nice to say anyway. So there's like ends of the spectrum. But I guess
Or you just know like that isn't a necessity in like it doesn't have to happen in a relationship.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so my perspective on it is like you can kind of tell from the tone of it if it's like genuinely sincere and excited that you're sharing with your friends that are online or whatever, like this thing, or like where if it feels like the obligatory birthday post or something.
I feel like part of it also context typically matters with anything online. Right. And if that is your one post every year is like, it's Shelby's birthday. Shelby's the most special person in my life or whatever. It's like you don't engage with like the social media at all except for that moment. So like, what are you? That's part of the reason why I don't even do anything anymore on social media.
I know that's the same take that I've had with social media. It's just kind of like, does anything mean anything unless it's being posted? And then it's like, ugh, I hate living this way. Like
I was just complaining about like when
posting
birthday comes along on Facebook. It's like I truly only have Facebook for now. I guess like the ghosty community.
Yeah,
yes, the ghosty. I'm just kidding. The ghosty community, and then really just Facebook Marketplace. Like I just want to have access to that.
right.
But like when it's my birthday, like tons of people post, and I'm just like, like. I wish there was a button.
Don't
and maybe there
miss
is
that.
just to say like all, and then
Like all birthday posts.
yeah, you should just create that.
like
That's funny.
to all.
Or just like remove all posts.
Yeah.
Just like take them down.
Well, I went for a long time where you can remove your birthday from being public on Facebook, and then people don't get that reminder about it being your birthday. Like I went years without ever.
Nice.
And it was just like,
You got to show me how to do that later.
okay.
Yeah.
Old man over here can't figure it out himself.
What's your win of the week, Shelby?
I don't know what my win of the week
catch it.
is. I don't know. What's my win of the week? Tell me something good about me that I did.
It's only Tuesday.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, how about Sunday? We did your song at church, and it went really well. That was a great.
Okay.
That was a win for sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Shelby wrote a song And
long time ago.
A long time ago. This is one of the songs you wrote.
Let's move on. No, that's not one.
Well,
we're done. That's enough.
that's
Okay.
been another episode.
Wait, I just have one question real quick. Would you rather $200,000 right now?
I didn't make it this far.
Okay.
But
Well,
you still ask the question. Go ahead.
would you rather me give you $200,000 right now?
Okay.
Or if you can shake LeBron's hand within 1 year, you get $5 million. The catch is that nobody can know that you're trying to shake his hand. It has to be completely an authentic moment that you make happen without anybody else's help.
I think I would ask for.
It has to be a firm handshake.
I think I would ask for a quick, can I have 30 minutes to do some research? I like not answer the question in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, can I just have a quick, can I just use my phone for a second? Because I would want to know, does LeBron have a phobia of touching other people or anything like that?
Good point.
You know?
Yeah.
But dollars to donuts, I'm taking the 200.
200,000.
Yeah.
Same.
That sounds way too complicated.
But they actually had, you'll hear this later in the episode. Jake's I think Brad says, dude, I think our wives would want us to take the $5 million chance because they believe in us that we could make it happen.
I was going to say.
And I thought that she would think the same thing.
You could make it happen. I could not make it happen. I'd take the 200,000 because if I could use names, I could ask maybe some people that are good at connecting with people to help me.
Right.
But that's not the same thing.
You just said you couldn't.
If you just said I can't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So if you can't tell anyone, I can picture you making that happen.
Yeah. I think you're allowed to try to get help
Close
getting to him, but
Yeah.
you can't specifically talk about the handshake.
Yeah, you can't say you
okay.
have $5 million on the line. I'll give you one if you help me get.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you
Right.
can't manipulate, but you could I ask for help because I could tell my uncles hey, it's my lifelong dream.
Right.
Any connection that you have
Right.
that
I
connect.
need to be on Make-A-Wish and make up a whole elaborate thing. That'd
But
be really
I think
messed
so.
up, but-
Part of it came from Will Severns was talking about, and it was kind of connected to the Table Setters podcast type of conversation of just what you can make, the connections, the situations you can put yourself in
yeah.
to get where you need to go, to talk to the people
Yeah.
you need to talk to. Anyways, it was kind of a cool,
It's only-
thought-provoking
That is
conversation.
cool.
25 times more than the 200K, and the amount of planning and dedication
Yeah.
needed. If the difference was
Good point. Time is
50,000,
money.
if the difference was 50,000 and 5 million, I'd go for the 5.
Yeah.
But 200, I'd take the 200.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a alter
The course of your life.
That's the difference of thinking from an entrepreneurial standpoint. Time is money, not just you can make it happen if you set your mind to it. I mean, that's a good concept too, but
Well, they broke it down a little bit, and they talked about what they would maybe do. They're okay, well, let's figure out where his kids play basketball for high school and how they could get there.
I only have to listen to the last 6 minutes. So
It's
this
the
is all
very
gonna happen
end,
at the
yeah.
last 6 minutes.
Hey, just like ours, this all happened in the last 6 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, hey, that has been episode 17 of Ghosties on Second. Shelby, feel free to talk whenever you want. All right.
Yeah.
Guys, it's totally a joke. My husband is very sweet to me. He lets me talk most of the time.
Yeah. This is the Caleb Sullivan podcast.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
I love you guys. Hey, look out for Hanging with Caleb Willis on Saturday, where
Yep.
we interview the ghostie who spearheaded, which again, I think he's now known by Pocahontas' father. He spearheaded the, sorry, I'm not being racist. That was a joke that Jake and Brad made. Okay.
Did anybody think you were being?
No, nobody thought I was being racist. Strong ending.
Dude, we are closing in on 3 weeks
Till Ghosty get away.
till Ghosty Getaway. Is it 3 weeks? Yeah. I think so. So we're excited about that.
Wow.
That's it.
That's right. That's it. That's the whole pod.
Yep.
We've done it.
That's it.
Where
We're
your
done.
hands out too.
Guys, we appreciate you. Thanks for listening.
Little pumpkin, big pumpkin. See ya.